Write something down for him to do. Look up. All right. It's going to be involved.
You know, ever since Stuttering John left, he has so much free time.
Right. John used to keep an eye on him. And John never did his own work, but Gary had to do it.
John doubled my work. I tell you, it's the only
I got to bring him back.
Person hired where it cost me more time to work.
Why did he double your work?
Okay, because he never did anything. When I gave him stuff to do, it was so fucked up I had to go back and do it. And my favorite thing was, we had a big sit-down one day, and you were like, you put down the law, like, everybody's got to pull their weight. And so John had to come to see me at the end of every show, and I would say, John, this is what I need you to do, and I'd hand it to him. I'd go to the bathroom, I'd come back, and I'd see Jason doing it. And I go, what happened? He goes, well, John gave me this to do, and I would say, I know, but I gave you something to do as well, so now Jason has double work. I'd have to go back, to give it to somebody else. John was just the king of not fucking working.
Because he knew I'd never fire him.
Well, that was the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I would threaten him, and he would be like, Howard's never going to fire me.
Yeah, because he was good on the air. You know, that was the problem. And everybody knew it. Everyone around here knows I won't fire anyone.
Well, no, but John especially knew, and he would fuck with me. Like, he would just yes me to death. And here's the greatest story about John, about, like, his work ethic. He used to do that lunchtime show. Remember that lunchtime show?
Yeah, radio show.
Right. So
Steve Kingston's idea was to put John on for an hour or two.
At one point, he figured Kingston said to him, we don't want you doing this live anymore. We want you to record it. So when Robin went into news, John would go down the hallway and record the show.
Right.
And he would brag to all of us that he could be in his pool swimming by the time his show started, listening to it.
Wow.
That is impressive. He put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
a lot of
impressive.
energy.
You're right.
Yeah.
And he bragged about it.
Is that the bane of his existence? Every show he gets, they make him pre-record it because they don't. Like, that's what happened on The Tonight Show. John got hired by The Tonight Show to be the announcer.
Yeah.
Within weeks, they decided he was horrible.
Well,
and had
he
him
went through this whole thing. I think they gave him coaching.
We don't know the full story. How much of this story do you know, Gary? Because...
Not much. I just know that at some point within...
Weeks.
Not that long that they were making it pre-recorded.
Right.
Wow.
Which is really like, you're the announcer, that's your one big thing to do.
And that's supposed to be your live thing.
Now, why did they make him pre-recorded? Like he was going to be better if he was pre-recorded?
No one really ever knew. We weren't sure if he was stuttering, if they just didn't like the delivery of the night, or...
They soured on him rapidly.
I mean, listen...
Wouldn't you love to know that? That's a book.
I hate to pick on the guy, but...
Why? Why do you hate to?
Because it is sort of...
He doesn't mind picking on me.
It's sort of sad the way the whole thing went down.
Not for me.
I remember watching those first couple of months. John was on the beach doing bits. He's out in front of Chinese theater doing bits. And then all of a sudden, like, poof, it's like he wasn't there.
Jay had to have him. Jay had to have him.
You know, I love how Gary's telling us this story, and then, you know, he's... because he's eating.
We have a camera on Gary, and like he has his eggs, and he wants to get to them, and like I'm actually engaging him in conversation, and like he kind of walks away, and like he's eating.
He's trying to correct his eggs.
Would the audience know if you didn't say anything?
Yeah, they would, because you know what? I'm waiting for you to say something, and then you're like not there.
I'm right here.
Yeah, but I feel like you checked out.
Now, this is the question.
Go ahead, go ahead and eat. I'm going to watch it. No, eat.
I'm going to wait.
No, I have nothing to say. Go ahead, I want to watch. It's getting cold.
No, I know your tricks, you douchebag. You're going to wait until I put food in my mouth and ask me a question.
No, I'm really not. I want to watch you eat. I just like watching you eat. Those eggs are battling those teeth, and those teeth are going to win every time.
I watch that oatmeal battle that Adam's apple.
Yeah, except here's the difference. I got to be on the air, and I only have 5 minutes to eat. You don't. You sit back in that office, you got plenty of time to eat.
Still a battle to watch.
Gary, I'm not the one who eats funny. You do. We've all seen you eat shrimp.
You eat a little funny, don't worry.
Yeah. I'm not worried, believe me.
Somebody will tell you because they don't want to get fired.
Oh, my goodness. You're telling him.
I don't want to get fired either.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place, dude.
I need to back out.
Nothing better than seeing Gary with his shrimp.
It was great because he's in this conversation.
And he's eating.
And he just swivels that seat right back to those eggs.
And you know we're going to be done with him, and then he can go eat breakfast for an hour.
No.
What's on that note in front of you? You see that note that you have, like, right by your microphone? Yeah, what is that? Important note.
Probably about gas. Oh, this is what I told you about. It's funny that you mentioned it. Hey, asshole, put my food back before I shove it in your ass.
Sal stole his eggs. Sal, put them back.
Don't mess with his food.
Asshole.
You know what?
I hate
How about
that.
something clever? You and Yako should hang out and come up with a fucking clever idea. This is a note from the people who are doing public relations for the new Gotti movie. They're having a press conference in New York, and they want to know if Sterling John can come on the morning show to promote it. Here's my favorite part, because the interns take the notes verbatim. Could be hilarious. That's the PR person talking.
Right.
Well, wait a minute. Is that a real movie? It's not being made, is it?
This movie's being hyped, and I don't think it's been made yet. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen meetings about this movie, but I haven't seen a movie.
How about you make the movie and then you promote it? Who promotes a movie before it's made?
People who need money to make the movie.
I see. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway. Go ahead, finish your breakfast. What do you think that big note is on Gary's page? Like, what's that with the white page?
This one right here?
No, the next to it.
This?
Yeah, what's that?
This is a list of any game when you call for a game, but don't call for one because we don't have any money. But this is a list of games we could play.
What do you have?
The #1 hit songs game, the Gary the Retard career game.
What's the Gary the Retard career game?
We ask Gary the Retard, what do you call someone who hits a baseball? And
Let's play that. Let's play it.
I like that.
Robin and I will play that. Where is it? Trying to keep him busy so his eggs go cold. I want to keep him
You didn't
working.
want those eggs to be cold.
I'm keeping him working right now. All right, go look for it. I'll take a break. You got the Gary the Retard game?
I should have it in the studio.
All right. I feel bad now.
I know. His breakfast is getting cold.
Right. Then you can go eat your breakfast. You salivating.
Well, that's how I felt. I was like, boy, those eggs must be good because
He loves those eggs.
He can't even have a conversation right now.
What did you think when you saw him put an additional salt on it?
Oh, he did?
Yeah, that's what he was doing with that shaker. Why didn't you say something? That's your whole thing. Why don't you save him? You wanted him to die, didn't you?
No, I didn't notice that part.
The eggs might be pasteurized as well.
Did you salt your eggs? Tell Robin.
Pepper and salt.
Yeah. You don't need additional salt. I'll take over, Robin. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Save your breath. You don't need additional salt. Don't you know anything? Do you know a salt is bad for you and it's the leading cause of...
Do you
No.
taste... Wait a minute. Do you taste...
Do you taste that salt?
No, do you taste what you're eating before you salt?
Do you even taste your salt?
Yeah.
All right, get out of
I
here.
eat eggs to get through.
Robin, you don't have to say
You know
it.
what cracked me up? It was the swivel chair, because he swivels to the egg.
Yeah, he keeps the eggs... Why do you keep the eggs so far away from you that you have to swivel? Why don't you keep them
No,
closer?
because they are close, but when I talk to you, I want to get close to the mic.
Okay.
But if I swiveled and didn't move, I'd be off mic and you'd be pissed.
Because he was like this. Blah, 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 and then he went there and he goes... And he's eating.
And then he slides back and
Blah,
swivels back.
blah, 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 blah.
Here's the thing that amazes me about the show. No inclination at all today that
Right.
from 6:25 to now you'd be beating the shit out of me.
No, I'm not beating the shit out
A
of you.
little bit. Smacking me around.
All right, let me see this game. Now, what do I have to do?
You hit the button.
Okay. That I know. All right, I'm going to hit the button. Here we go.
If you cut men's hair, what do you call them?
All right, that's a barber, right?
We think.
Would you take hair cutter?
I'd take any of that. I would take hair cutter. I'd take barber.
Beautician.
Stylist?
Yeah, stylist.
Let's see what he says.
A barber.
Yeah, he knows.
Very good.
All right, no
How are we
idiot.
going to play this game? He's good at it.
One question, Ron.
If you play baseball, what do you call it?
Baseball player? Would that be acceptable?
Sure.
All right.
Just a regular baseball player.
Yeah.
See?
He's right now. He's as smart as I am.
He's a genius.
Let's see where that fork goes. Where he goes off the road.
If you guard a famous person, what do you call it?
He doesn't know that.
Bodyguard.
He doesn't know that. Ronnie.
A limo driver.
A limo driver. He's kind of right. See, I give him the point. He got confused.
Yeah.
Because he hears Ronnie, the limo driver.
And
is a
Ronnie
bodyguard.
Security.
Yeah.
If you drive a bus, what do you call it?
Well, he knows that.
He'll
Bus
say
driver.
bus driver, right?
A short bus.
A short bus.
That's all he knows.
Right.
If you do stand-up comedy, what do you call it?
Uh-oh. That's a tough one.
Oh, come on. He sees comedians and he goes
Yeah,
on the
but
road with them.
he doesn't know what they're called.
A comedian?
Wow.
Well, I mean, you didn't pronounce it quite right.
Well, that's all right. I'm going to give it to him.
If you arrest people, what are you called?
Will he know that? Yeah,
No.
I don't think he
mean, that
understands.
seems easy to me. He has to know police officer.
An officer.
Huh, okay. This isn't much of a game. He seems to know
He seems to
everything.
know everything.
I think we went through them all. Wait.
If you drive a cab, what are you called?
I say he knows it.
I
Cab
say
driver.
no.
Really? Because you got to figure he doesn't know something. Why else would this be a game? All right.
I don't know. I don't like Kev that much.
There you go.
If you prepare meals in a fancy restaurant, what are you called?
A Mexican.
He's not going to know this.
A host. Them nitwick.
You called him a dumb nitwit?
A host, you nitwit.
If you fix people's teeth, what are you called?
He'll know that.
He knows that because he's been.
Right.
A dentist.
No.
If you direct movies, what are you called?
He won't know that.
No, he will. He's been on a movie set, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been with comedians, too.
A host, you dummy.
That can't be it. Is that the answer?
He said a host. I told you won't know that. He's got to not know something. All right, thank you. Very good game. I enjoyed that. It's a good thing I checked what's on his desk. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known
we
that.
would have known that. We would have had that moment with Gary.
All right, why don't we take a break? All right, one more phone call, and then we'll take a break. People are clamoring for more show. Mark, go ahead in Boston.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, you know, I can watch YouPorn, as you well know, on my phone, but I can't get Howard TV, and I honestly, my cable system, I would get it, but they don't have it.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. You see, Howard TV is only available on cable television. And I don't know why they don't, have more of it, like it would be cool if you could just watch it on your phone.
Yeah, it's kind of retarded. I mean, everything today is so mixed where you can get it anywhere, anytime, that it just doesn't seem,
I think the cable companies that employ us don't want to share it with any other technology, and they only want it for their cable systems.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, Netflix just made a deal with HBO to transmit their stuff, and they're basically pissing off the cable systems because now they're direct competition with them.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I get my Netflix right into my TV. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And I also get, it's nuts. I mean, I was on that iTunes store. I just downloaded a bunch of stuff, and I'm watching it on there. So I pay a couple
Did you
bucks.
you actually saw it on there? You could pull it up and play it.
Yeah, I have it on my iPad. I have it on my iPhone.
Does the eye?
Here, I got Bill Maher on my iPhone. Here, I'll show you. I downloaded him yesterday.
The other I guess I can hear on this thing. I don't know.
Yeah, you can hear it. You plug your headphones into it. I have headphones. I have Ultimate Ears. That's what I use.
I have Ultimate Ears.
Yeah, but you don't use them. Now you'll use them.
I do.
I'll tell you what to do.
There's never been any discussion about, making it available on the web?
What?
Hey, Doug, why is
DirecTV.
Howard TV not available, on the phone?
Well,
Yeah, what's going on? What's the legal thing?
He's too busy looking into 3D.
the in-demand is owned by Comcast, Time Warner, and Cox, and they want to keep it, as of now, exclusively a digital cable product.
Yeah, but why not? Don't they want to make a ton of dough with it? Wouldn't that help them? Imagine if I could get that on my phone, that would be the coolest thing.
You would think, but I don't run the company, so...
It's weird.
Everybody else...
Here, look, here's new rules. Bill Maher, right?
Yes.
Boom, I hit that.
New rule, stop comparing Charlie Sheen's mania to Gary Busey's. Take it from someone who knows both of them. They're not the same. Charlie acts like that after a Scarface-sized mountain of cocaine. Gary Busey acts like that after yoga.
There it is. And you could see Bill and everything.
Yeah.
Maybe these are just rules for you.
No, I don't know. It's just listen, I don't own the company. I just work for people. And what they decide to do is up to them.
No, what I'm saying is you can get every other show, mainly anything, anytime, over the web or on your phone. And it just seems like I can't get you. Before you even came with Howard TV, I couldn't see you, other than,
Yeah, well, we have a pay. The reason we are able to make Howard TV is it's a pay service.
Right.
Some people have to be paid.
If you're paying for Howard TV, And just like you're paying for cable, you can take that cable show and watch it. They'll let you watch it
Right.
anyway.
I'm telling you, but that's not up to me. That's